Hi, I'm Katie, and I'm going to show you a really quick and easy way to produce a series of multi-layered linoleum prints. You need a mat board with a window cut out to the size of your block. You need the outside of the mat board to be the size of a standard framing size. The paper you're going to print on should be the same size as the exterior of the mat. I've pre-printed the first layer, so I'm going to set that one to the side and put in my second series block. Place it in the middle of your pre-cut hole. And I'm just going to ink that like you would any block. Making sure on this one that I'm getting down into all those nice detail areas. And the color that I'm using is going to be just darker than the first layer, because I really want it to show on top of the other one. So I'm going to take my pre-printed first layer that's already dry. You want to make sure that it dries completely before you do your second layer. And I'm just going to butt it up against the mat board so that the edges meet. And then holding the bottom and the top, I'm just going to gently let it fall on top of my second print. Press it down to make sure it's on there. Now I'm just going to burnish like you would any normal print. And on this one I'm going to use my hands a little bit too, just because I know there's some details in those circles that I don't want to miss, and I'm using a thicker paper, so it's going to be a little bit harder to get in there. Okay, and after you're sure you've got it, just peel up gently. And your second print will be printed perfectly in line with your first one. And in this case, I have both of those layers pre-printed as well. For the third layer on this one, it's a different size because I wanted to be able to place it wherever I felt like it would go on here the best. So it's a smaller block, so you don't need your mat board for this one. And this is going to be the darkest color yet because I really want it to show. I'm going to roll out my ink. And I'm going to ink just on top of the crab because I don't want to get any of those surface details onto this because I want it to just be the crab on the top in this color. All right. And after you have it inked, I'm going to pick the corner because I feel like it's going to be easy to line up. I know it will be in a straight line and everything like that, so I'm just going to make sure that these two corners meet. Just gently place it down. I'm going to slide it over so I can burnish the top, because you get a little bit more detail if you burnish the top rather than the back of the block. All right, I think I've got it on there, so I'm just going to gently peel it up. And there you go, 3-part print.